if the BJP is mocking the Congress at the center, the Congress is being mocked by its foes at the center, it is being snubbed by its friends in the state, specifically the DMK, ahead of the Tamil Nadu assembly elections, viewers. Things have come to such a pass that the DMK is not even prepared to dignify the Congress as an equal partner. Why am I saying this, viewers? Because the DMK says we don't ever want to share power with you. You can support us, we can be in a coalition, but we will not extend the full benefits of being a coalition partner to you. We will not give you a loaf or a fish of office. We will not give you berths, in other words, in our ministries. Is it because, viewers, the DMK doesn't trust the Congress? Does it believe that the Congress is intrinsically corrupt, that it might misuse its berths? Or, viewers, does it believe that the Congress doesn't actually deserve an equal share or even a share? Forget about whether it is equal or not. Look at what M.K. Stalin has said. He said, sharing power will not suit Tamil Nadu. Both Congress and DMK are aware that power sharing will not work, but some are trying to create a divide. He is referring to some Congress leaders who are constantly demanding this. Periyaswamy, DMK leader, has come out and said Tamil Nadu has always been governed by a single party and the tradition will continue even after the ensuing elections. T.R. Balu says seat sharing will be decided based on ground reality and winnability. No party can demand more than what is justified. So basically he says take it or leave it. And A. Raja says regional parties have a strong role in national politics. No single party can dominate the alliance structure. In other words, don't dictate to us. Now viewers, is this because the Congress party has lost leverage because it is not seen as a party that can win? Or they believe that the Congress is diminishing electorally and therefore it's a liability? I'll come to that, but before that, Manickam Tagore, the Congress MP, has come out and said people will decide on coalition government or one-party rule. Not implementing the people's verdict in 2006 is our mistake. We gave outside support to DMK in 2006. We won't allow the rerun of 2006 this time. So the Congress is saying, sorry, you can't treat us like a sideshow. Now viewers, I just want to show you some hard facts because these are important. The Congress, its leverage has decreased because its performance is not up to the mark. Its seat conversion, so it demands X number of seats, it gets to contest X number of seats, but it doesn't win those seats. Its seat conversion is very, very poor. So it usually drags down the alliance. And therefore, viewers, the DMK believes that this party doesn't carry its own weight. And in the past too, viewers, the DMK has treated the Congress with contempt. In 1989, 96, 2006, 2021, it might have been in alliance with the Congress, but has never given it berths. So let's ask some fundamental questions. Is Congress losing privilege and leverage? That's the fundamental question, viewers, tonight. And I want to begin with Sanjay Jha. There's also, of course, the DMK sympathizer here with us. But Sanjay Jha, this is not a great state of affairs. The Congress party, forget about the opposition, BJP. Some of its own allies, oldest allies, closest allies are not taking it seriously. Don't consider it as an equal partner anymore.
Well, Rahul, I'll have to agree with you that the predicament of the Congress is its own doing. The truth is that the DMK-Congress alliance is the reason why in 2004 that the UPA one firstly happened. It was because of DMK's support from Tamil Nadu. And DMK and Mr. Stalin has been a wonderful support for Rahul Gandhi personally. I think there are some people within the Congress, and I'm being very honest with you here, want to basically impress the Congress leadership that they are brilliant negotiators. And I'll tell you what logic they must be using. They must be using the logic that in the last assembly election, the Congress's conversion rate was astoundingly high at 72%. They won 18 of the 25 seats contested. So they will give the logic that they should get more seats, and therefore, they are probably in a position to win more seats as well. But the point is, at this point, and I'm going to probably write about it later, in this upcoming election in the summer of 2026, I think the Congress, instead of trying to get into this unnecessary kerfuffle with DMK in Tamil Nadu, which looks like a sealed deal because DMK is really going to do very, very well. And they're good partners. DMK and Congress are good partners. Kerala looks good for the Congress. The Congress should focus on Assam. If Congress wins Assam, the whole narrative of this country will dramatically change. So I'm going to request through your channel to whoever is listening to this program from the Congress party, strike an arrangement with the DMK. There is no need to get belligerent with DMK. Mr. Stalin and Rahul have a great equation, but there are always people within the Congress who have their own axe to grind, and they have a chip on their shoulder, and that's always been the challenge for the Congress party.
Dr. Ranganathan, is it more about the Congress, or is it today more about the DMK thinking that the Congress is the problem?
I think it is not something to be discussed what is more. It is discussed what is less. And I'll tell you what is less. It is less for the people of Tamil Nadu, including me, that we have to now choose between the two alliances. Let me tell you what I mean very briefly. Number one, here is the Congress that is vying to be in alliance with a party that publicly felicitates the killer, the terrorist of Rajiv Gandhi, and not a whisper from Rahul Gandhi or Sonia Gandhi. What can be more denigrating and demeaning than that? And I'm sure my good friend Sanjay Jha would agree with me out here. This is the same Congress that wants to be in alliance with DMK, where Rahul Gandhi goes around and tom-toms his Hindu credentials that he's a Janeyudari Brahmin and a believer in Sanatan Dharma, whereas the party is craving to be in alliance with, wants to eradicate Sanatan Dharma. What can be more denigrating and demeaning than that? And finally, here is a party, DMK, whose government has indulged in massive corruption in the case of not just the recent water scam or the TAMSAC scam. According to Rahul Gandhi, the biggest scam since independent India, which was the anonymous electoral bond scam. The money it has obtained from there is to the tunes of hundreds of crores and not a whimper from the Congress. So the fact of the matter is, let us just be honest about this. The people of Tamil Nadu know this. This is an alliance which is based on opportunism and convenience.
Okay, so let me ask Rama Subramaniam ji. Mr. Subramaniam, I have to ask you this question. You want the Congress to be a partner, but you don't give them respect. You don't want to, at any level. No, 1 second. You don't want to, at any level, legitimize the Congress. Why is this the case? Is it such a liability, the party?
See, it is definitely, first of all, good evening to everyone. Congress is a sort of an asset, invisible asset to DMK. There is no doubt at all. But nevertheless, it cannot ask for a share in power for a simple reason. DMK is quite strong in Tamil Nadu. And Mr. Ranganathan may say so many things against DMK, but those things have been said in the past also. That has not carried conviction with the people of Tamil Nadu. Therefore, those aspects will have to be thoroughly ignored. Second point, Congress can win only with the help of DMK, with the help of the party men of DMK who are which is a well-oiled engine, the DMK's cadre. That is the only way when Congress can
no, that might be so. That might be so. But Mr. Subramanian, I have to ask you this question. The DMK has often accused the BJP at the center of not treating its allies with respect. Right? Yes. Saying that, look, it treats them with contempt, it takes them for granted. Are you guilty of the same tonight? I'm asking you.
No, but as far as Tamil, there is a difference between.
No, how is it a difference, sir? They are your allies, or they are not your allies, or do you see them as
let me
dispensable?
You have asked a question. Let me complete my answer. See, all India level, there is a different story. But as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, it is the regional parties which are very important, and they sway the powers, and the public mood is in favor of the regional parties. As far as the ADMK is concerned, till today, though BJP is saying that it is going to be NDA government, but again and again, ADMK says it is going to be only the ADMK government and not an NDA government. So likewise, when as soon as
Sir, it's a very simple question. Do you see the Congress as an equal partner? If you do, why don't you give it seats or berths in your ministry?
No, not necessarily. I mean, definitely it is not workable. In fact, the very
Why?
part of going to the
Sanjay
very
Jha,
part of
he says
going
it's
and
not
telling the
workable.
people-
He's being very polite.
No,
No,
I'll
no,
tell
sir.
you what.
Do you not trust? Do you not trust the Congress party's putative ministers?
No,
Do you
but-
think
but
they will?
Tamil Nadu people do not trust. That's what exactly I want to say.
People don't
Tamil
trust.
Nadu people.
Oh,
Tamil
wow.
Nadu people.
People
Yes,
don't
Tamil
trust
Nadu
the
people
Congress.
don't have faith in the government, coalition government in Tamil Nadu. So far, it is not. It is not. It is
Okay, so people don't trust. This is Sanjay Jha, an absolute abnegation of the Congress
Well,
and
you know,
its
Rahul,
credentials.
yeah, Rahul, if you have been following some developments in politics where Tamil Nadu is concerned, there are some people in the Congress who, for reasons beyond my rational understanding, have demonstrated a very peculiar hubris and went hammer and tongs at the DMK. I mean, to me, it didn't make any sense at all. And I'll tell you where the DMK is coming from. I'll tell you where they're coming from. If you go back to the Jammu and Kashmir election, right? Go back to that, Rahul. During that election, the National Conference with Omar Abdullah and the Congress fought the election together. The Congress had very few seats, didn't do very well in Jammu. And eventually, the Congress stayed out of government, and Omar Abdullah runs an entire government in J&K. Congress was an alliance partner, but there is no Congress in the government. And I think DMK is seeing the same model play out here, because if the Congress is going to have 18 or 20 or even 22 seats in the assembly, the logic will be that why can't DMK run the government instead of giving even a few subs to the Congress? To me, from the DMK standpoint, that makes practical sense.
Well,
from the Congress's standpoint, they have burnt bridges where there was no need to.
Well, look at there in contrast. Yes, doctor, you want to make a point? Yeah.
A couple of points to my dear friend, Mr. Subramaniam. Look, I think the fact of the matter is he's right in one sense that the DMK has the upper hand. And I'll tell you why. And this is the problem that the BJP and its allies are going to face as well. They are going to have to be absolutely clear as to what the election issue is. If they say it is the economy, then they have to explain why is it that over the last 5 years, there has been 70% increase in the GSDP per capita in Tamil Nadu, which is unprecedented. They have to explain why is it that the debt to GDP ratio has actually decreased in the last 5 years. They have to explain why the economy is doing very well. So, number one. Number two, it's a point blank question to Mr. Subramaniam. Does he believe had the DMK fought on those 25 seats that it gave to Congress last time round, how many of those would the DMK have won?
Yes, you are absolutely right. I mean, the DMK was generous in giving 25 seats to Congress last time, and they won 18 seats.
Okay.
The probability, had they contested on their own, DMK on its own, definitely they would have not 18. It would have been much more than 18. So that would have been the advantage for the DMK.
Well, let me tell you, viewers.
Don't underestimate.
This is the same India alliance that accuses Modi and the BJP of treating their own partners with contempt. Now, let me tell you, in 2014 and 2019, the BJP had a simple majority of its own. It did not require its partners. Yet, viewers, it gave births. It allowed its partners to have a share in governance. I'm not saying it gave them plum posts, but there was stakeholdership, which means that perhaps, I don't know, viewers, the BJP is more federated in its instincts than the Congress. Or, viewers, simply this, that the BJP is more all-embracing of India's diversity and the Congress isn't, despite being the party that gave to us the slogan, unity in diversity. I don't know, viewers, but But think about this. Either there is a no confidence oozing from the DMK about Rahul Gandhi leadership and the Congress party, or viewers, the other barely disguised analysis is that it doesn't consider it worthy enough. And that's the problem.